If your brain loses focus every 3 minutes, you're not broken. You're just running the wrong operating system. Welcome to HumanOS, built by engineers to optimize your mind, body, and life. Smarter systems for optimizing human performance. I thought I had a focus problem. I tried every productivity app. I bought noise-canceling headphones. I changed my routines, and nothing worked. That's when I realized I wasn't fixing the root issue. I was treating symptoms, not debugging the system failure. If you're mentally scattered or blaming yourself, you're not alone. Most high performers that I worked with face the same overload, and it's not their fault. It's the system they're trapped in. Turns out the problem isn't willpower or motivation. It's cognitive load distribution. A 2023 Microsoft study found the average knowledge worker switches tasks every 3 minutes and takes 25 minutes to fully refocus. Your brain is like a processor running too many background tasks. When you hit your cognitive overload, your prefrontal cortex basically blue screens every 180 seconds. So I engineered what I call the cognitive load decoupling system, part of my HumanOS Grade 8 framework. It has 3 components. First, block. Eliminate cognitive friction sources. Buffer. Create processing space between tasks. Boost. Optimize your mental energy allocation. Most people try to power through distractions, but that's like revving an engine with sand in the gears. Block is about removing the friction points that constantly drain your mental bandwidth. Notifications, tabs, clutter, interruptions. You don't need more discipline, you need less drag. Buffer eliminates the root cause of task switching fatigue by giving your brain space to reset between demands. And ultimately, boost. It's completely counterintuitive to what most productivity experts teach. It's not about pushing harder, it's about timing, fueling, and designing your environment to match your cognitive rhythms. This system works because it mirrors how executive function actually processes information. You're not fighting your biology, you're engineering around it. Here's how this looks in practice. And I'll start with the biggest mistake most people make. The common mistake is people try to power through focus problems. But that's like trying to run more programs when your computer is already maxed out. Let me walk you through the block protocol first. You need to audit your cognitive load, literally track every time you lose focus for 1 full day. Then identify your top 3 friction sources. For most people, it's notifications, too many browser tabs, or environmental noise. But here's the key. Don't just turn off notifications. Remove the apps entirely during your focus blocks. Create actual barriers. Just a quick reminder, this whole system is built around 3 components. Block the friction, buffer the transitions, and boost your cognitive fuel. That's how we engineer sustainable focus. Next is buffer. This is where most people mess up. You need transition rituals between your tasks. I use a 2-minute reset. There's also the 52-17 rule. 52 minutes of focused work, then 17 minutes of active recovery. And here's something that nobody talks about. Attention residue clearing. Before you start a new task, literally write down what you're stopping. It clears your mental cache. And finally, boost. Time your peak cognitive windows first. Track when you focus is naturally strongest. Then fuel strategically. Research from Harvard shows glucose timing matters way more than the amount of sustained attention. And optimize your environment. Temperature, lighting, sound, and all designed for cognitive performance. Here's where measurement becomes critical. I use a Fitbit to track my heart rate variability during focus sessions. When your HRV drops below your baseline, it's a physiological signal that cognitive load is maxing out. The data doesn't lie, and it's helped me optimize my focus windows down to 15-minute precision. If this isn't working after 3 days, here's what to check. You're probably trying to implement all 3 protocols at once. Stanford research shows that trying to change more than one variable at a time reduces success rates by over 67%. Start with block only, then add buffer, and then boost. Here's your implementation challenge. Track your 3-minute focus breaks for the next 3 days. Count them. Most people discover they're losing focus 15 to 20 times per hour. Once you see this pattern, you can engineer around it. If you want to take this to the next level, you need to understand your body's signals. Okay? Track your heart rate variability during focus sessions. You can use a compatible wearable like a Fitbit for this, and I'll link my recommendation below on the model and description. Okay? When your HRV drops below your baseline, that physiological data will show you exactly when your cognitive load peaks, signaling a focus trap or that your system is maxing out. This immediate feedback from your Fitbit is crucial. Now, to truly optimize this Fitbit data becomes a key variable within the HumanOS Performance Metrics Tracker. Tracker is a system that collects this and other critical data points, providing a comprehensive view of your performance fluctuations. It helps us proactively interpret these signals within your unique daily context, so you can precisely time your breaks before the system crashes and engineer peak sustained performance over time. Listen, you're not broken. You've just been running the wrong system. Start with block. Let the data guide the rest. HumanOS, optimizing human performance.